They ignored the signs, but now that they've returned, everything feels destined and irreversible. Sometimes the angels send warnings, but it's in their return that we discover the true meaning of love. They were told to stay away, but fate has a way of bringing souls back together. What was meant to be avoided has now become the catalyst for a love stronger than ever. The angels warned them, but their return proves that destiny can never be outrun. They left, but now they return with a new understanding of the path that's always been meant for them. Even angels can't stop the forces of love when it's meant to change everything forever. Their return wasn't a mistake. It was the final piece to the puzzle of your soul's journey. They were warned, but their heart couldn't stay away, and now everything is different. The angels saw what was coming, but it's their return that has transformed everything. They thought leaving was the answer, but their return is the solution that changes everything. In the warning, they were shown the way, but it was their return that made the difference. No one can escape fate, not even when angels give their warnings. When they return after being warned, it's because something bigger than fear is at play. They left under the angels' advice, but their return will write the next chapter in your destiny. The angels knew they'd come back, and now you know that some things are just meant to be. Their absence was needed, but now that they've returned, the universe's plan is clear. What was once warned against is now the most powerful force between you both. Angels warned them, but the heart is stronger than fear, and their return proves it. The warning didn't stop their return. It only prepared you for the love that would change everything. They were warned to stay away, but now that they've returned, the world feels right again. Their return was inevitable, no matter the warnings the angels gave. They didn't listen to the angels' warnings, but their return proves why love knows no bounds. Angels can warn, but love has a way of finding its way back, no matter the distance. Their return feels like destiny, no longer about avoiding, but embracing the inevitable. In their return, you will find what you've always needed, but never knew was missing. When the angels warned them, they didn't understand. Now they do, and so do you. It took their departure for you to see why their return was the turning point you both needed. The angels warned them, but their return has shown that love always wins in the end. Their return has been the healing both your hearts needed, despite the warnings that came before. Sometimes it's the things we're warned about that end up being the very things that change us forever. Their absence left you questioning everything, but their return is the answer you've been waiting for. The angels' warnings were clear, but love had a different plan. and now you both are bound by it. They didn't heed the warnings, but now that they've returned, nothing will ever be the same. Their return was meant to change everything. Fate never made mistakes, even when it felt wrong. They were warned, but fate had something even more powerful in mind when they came back. The angels warned them away, but their return has rewritten the story of your lives. Every warning led them back to you, proving that destiny can't be avoided forever. They left, but their return is the turning point that angels had always known was coming. It was the warning that made them leave, but it's their return that will make everything right. They were told to stay away, but in the end, their return was the only way forward. Angels might warn us, but love, once sparked, can never be extinguished, not even by divine advice. They were warned to stay away, yet in their return, the universe has spoken its truth. Their absence was necessary for them to grow, but their return is your soul's ultimate healing. The angels warned them, but now their return is the destiny that was always meant to unfold. Sometimes it's the risk of ignoring the warnings that leads to the greatest transformation. Their return is the final chapter in a story the angels always knew would be written this way. No warning could keep them away forever, and now you'll see why their return was meant to be. They were warned to stay away, but now that they've returned, you both are unstoppable. Angels might guide us, but it's our choices, our return, that ultimately define our fate. They've come back, and in their return, everything shifts into its perfect place. The warning may have made them leave, but now their return will make everything right again. Their return proves that no matter how much we resist, destiny finds its way back to us. They were warned, but their return is the miracle that will change your world forever.